Hello, welcome to Hard Drive 32, channel dedicated to 32-bit games, both new and old. I am Alex Wolkin. It's great to have you here. It is a Wednesday morning, which means it is art stream time. So, on this channel, we're working on creating 32-bit games, kind of playing them ourselves. And last we left off, last night, we were playing through an old school game called Hell Knight. Really, really fun. Definitely check out the stream if you like old school survival horrors. It was I'm doing pretty good. I'm playing through it. I think I'm gonna be able to beat it here on stream. It's one of those games where one hit you die, but thankfully I'm using save states. If it was just a long time ago, I don't think I probably would have beaten it. But yeah, and yeah, thank you for being here this morning. So on the art side of things, the prototype game I'm working on is called The Spire, which is a survival horror in the vein of like Resident Evil, and your characters are trying to ascend a mega skyscraper that is infected with like this parasitic, insect like creatures that have, transformed humans. And the main lady we're working on right now for it is called Val, and she's kind of like I think of her as the John McClane. So she's the root of the two lead characters, because it's gonna be Val and Crown. Crown, he's more of like, uses tech, he's sleek, stealthy, and she's like, set my bones, do suplexes on the enemies. She's like the strength one of the two. So we're working on our character sheet to then do the 3D modeling for her. And this game is set in the future. I'll switch over to my drawing screen here. Perfect. Okay. And then the other thing is I'll kick us on some music here. We'll do some synthwave this morning. Turn off my idle chat. Hopefully this is DMCA free. According to my search on Twitch, it should be DMCA free music. Find out. Get a copy strike? We get a copy strike. Oh yeah. Let me check this quick message here. Make sure I'm still good to do my stream today without issues. Be all good. Let's do it. You guys tell me if there's any audio issues, as always, which should be going great, but just in case, you never know. I'm gonna crank up the music a little bit for myself. Digging it. Yes, this is our Val here, which the outfit that I'm going to play off of is going to be something similar to that of a Letterman jacket. Kind of go with the 80s theme, but I want the silhouette and everything to be just a little bit different than that, because it's set in the future. Change up the design a bit. Okay. Through our inspiration here. I think right now the big issues I'm seeing where we last left off is, as far as the silhouette goes, I'm not too pleased with the legs portion of it. Something has to be done down here to kind of connect with this shape. So if you look at it, have it broad swooping angle here and make that a little more apparent, to a red. There we go. Boom. Better. So what I'm not liking is the fact that I've got these lines flow down, they just kind of end here. And what I think would be interesting is probably something that somehow connecting it with this flow. Even if it's just like big boots or needs something with that. And it's just so I can kind of create this nice, you know, triangular appearance here. That's what I need to figure out here. Look through some inspo. They've got a big old file and folder of inspiration. Pop it open here. And if you dig these streams, these art streams, I'd say best place to watch live is definitely here on Twitch, because Twitch has the best bitrate, so everything looks sharper and just nicer color-wise. But then if you want the best, there a little bit. That's a bit better. If you want the best for the archive, I would check out YouTube. YouTube's Hard Drive 32 has the full-on archive. I'm not quite at the status yet on Twitch to where they keep my videos for the long haul. Ooh, come on, computer. Taking a sweet time to load up. Oh, there we go. About to Control-Delete that, but all right, let's look here. See, I really dug at one point this, because it's got these high boots that combine to it. And one thing I thought would be neat is if the character rode a motorcycle. Sick too. But these boots, that's not too dissimilar from a look I want to go for, is like having that sports bra. Maybe she does have like her tactical stuff attached to it. Yeah, those are sick pants. I might just end up using that. Let's see what we got on the character. Yeah, I think I'm feeling that. We'll bring that into the fold. This is like inspiration stuff I saved a long time ago too. It's been a while since I worked on all this. Any other ones should add to the mix here. It's something called equipment. Oh yeah. This was like primarily in case you had an upgrade system. Anything in Cyberpunk that I'm doing? This is kind of our fitness model base body here. Shoes. Shoes. You know, what I could do is I really dug. There it goes. Oh, there's just some high tops. Okay. See me doing poses in these photos. I liked this skirt here. bring this in too. Okay, got our inspo images. Let's start working on these pants here. We'll start with the green primarily. See this top one. I love that top one. Save. All right, let's roll. There's my color to blue. Yeah. Let me do one setting change here. I want to make sure if you guys make a sound, I'll be able to hear it. Okay. The cool thing here is that it's got these like almost like these knee pads. Really neat. It's like an armored appearance almost. Definitely probably motorcycle gear is what I would guess. This is the origin of this outfit. The knee pads definitely protect you. And sadly, the stream might go a little shorter than my typical ones, just because I have to travel down to a duplex unit today, continue my cleaning spree of it. Wish I could say as long as I did last time. That was fantastic. Basic lines all in there. Part of this, man, is gonna be 32-bit game, so I want to make sure details are pronounced enough that you'll tell on the outfit what you're looking at, even at a low resolution. I'll probably end up doing the texture painting in Substance Painter. What I'm most comfortable with. I mean, Photoshop you can do 3D work, and I've seen artists do it. I just don't know how they're doing it because I find Photoshop's 3D interface to be just a pain. Just that. Yeah, break up that line a little bit. Yeah, what I'll end up doing is don't want to follow the same line as the bottom of that leather jacket, that's for sure. Do this, and then the mesh will be beneath it here. Won't be the pockets, but that's okay. Very quickly work through these shapes here. Looks like boots come up to about here. Pretty thick, so we're gonna come out further. I'm really just working through real quick on basic details here. I think one of the things I really need to work on too is like just the storytelling with the characters and their character design. I don't even think like right now, for example, I'm doing enough that. But like at a glance, you can understand who the character is. Something I marvel at really good character designers who can accomplish that. It's almost like the whole reason a character designer exists is they're visually designing a character where you understand their personality and who they are without even communicating a word. Looks like that goes even back. These awesome little side latches. I might do a couple of them. They're pretty cool looking. Go. So far, so good. Nothing too concerned about with their design. Okay. She's a beefy girl compared to the model I'm using on the left, or on the right. Just copy paste some of these elements here, save some time. I always do, by the way, Photoshop finally has a symmetry feature. You can do some symmetry with the drawings, which is fantastic. It's like, finally. There's another stream, or another person that was on the stream a couple days ago. He mentioned Procreate and Clip Paint Studio. I think I'll eventually switch over those. Maybe after this character, I'll begin the process of learning the paint and take it from there. Here's what I'm gonna do. I really like this venting here. Let's mix and match the hair here. And pull in some of that venting. Down through. Let's do one side since I'm complex enough. I don't have to do it twice. Let's simplify some elements from that design. I may or may not like this drawing too. I'm definitely going to get the basic colors in and play with the forms, but I don't think I'm going to worry about lighting necessarily, because if you think about it, this is something with games, is your game engine is what's going to light your character in the end anyways. So you'll have what's known as the albedo texture. If you ever hear someone say albedo texture, it means a surface texture without any lighting or shadows applied to it. That is an albedo texture. It's very useful because you're able to get an accurate representation of an object's surface, because it's a very flat lit version of an object surface, and then it is lit by the game engine afterwards. But albedo texture equals a texture that is flatly lit. And that's what a lot of games nowadays use anyways, because they use standard texture format, which does a lot of lighting calculations for you in a way. It looks great. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Then I'm gonna end up, I'm gonna pleat the inside of her outfit here. So just want to convey here that this is pleated. Pleating is just kind of a quilt work appearance. Well, wait, not pleated, quilted. I'm gonna say quilted. We'll erase this afterwards. Knock out these basic details. Really just in the early stages of it. And part of it is I'm going to be creating a prototype of the game. So these are not final assets by any stretch of the imagination. Real quickly. What have you? Yeah, I'm really excited, you guys. I've been learning coding on the side, and it's been super helpful because whenever it comes to the game stage, I'll be able to pull it off, which I'm excited about. Get this knocked out here. Oh, one moment, guys. You're good. We'll get to roll again. Okay. Let's see. Got a family member helping watch a kiddo this morning, which is really sweet of them. It's helping a lot. Lets me do this stuff. All right. Ooh, one thing. Yeah. All right, let's do some basic color work here. Let's start filling in some base colors. And what I was thinking was, find it here. I was feeling like black and gold for her appearance primarily. Which I've got the inspiration. Find it here. Load. Monster. I think it was in her battle jacket. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Kind of a champagne-y gold. God, this would be sick. Would love to do this type of design. Maybe for the final version, I'll do like a really cool design on her back that looks similar to that. Damn, I would love to own that in real life. Alright, we'll pull this one in here. There's one other inspo. Was it in Cyberpunk? No. I think it was Boxer. Clothing. Yeah, here we go. Let's not go too extra with their design just yet. Yeah, this was the quilted thing I was talking about. Pull that in. Alright, let's rock. Let's go with that. That's something I'm going to have to indicate whenever I'm working on the characters. I do want to indicate specularity. Just to say, like, hey, this design is meant to be shiny. And I'll do that. Some easy peasy stuff. those two. And come down for a moment. Go. Where I'm gonna pull a lot of colors from. So clean up some layers. Always good to clean up your layers. Don't get too lost in your own designs. Alright, really loving the skin tone here. See if we can make a quick color palette for her. Nice warm skin tone. Champagne. Yeah, let's start with this. We'll start with this and we'll mess with it further. Alright, things which are going to be black. Start on our jacket. And very quickly take these clothing lines here. Yeah, let's make sure all this line work is the same color. Make it easier while I'm working. And go, got rid of some of the base sketch here. That'll help clean up lines. We'll do a color overlay on that entire group, and we'll set it to black to make it easier for us to see it while we're working here. Delete that one. Alright. Base colors. Boom. Effectively cleaned up. There we go, that's a bit better. Alright. Pretty quickly here. Let's zoom in too. We don't miss anything here. Yeah, so while I'm working on these illustrations, off stream I'm doing my programming because the goal is, I'm thinking by the time I'm done working on this character, I'll have completed almost all of my C# courses. And so once I hit the stage of working on the game proper, the prototype, after this is done, I think I'll be really well set up. I hope you're enjoying this, everybody. Gonna chill out, put on the background some art streaming. Hope it's kind of motivating for you. I kind of love whenever I'm working on art to put on other streamers, so that way I can just like feel like I'm accomplishing something too. Sometimes that accomplishing something is just eating some breakfast. That's fine. How do they do the lines? The lines straight up connect. Yeah, we'll worry about that afterwards because I'm doing a little bit different design here. Eventually I might go through and do a fine line work here. But what I kind of want to do is just get everything set up in a way to where I can step away from the character design and really be like, am I satisfied with what I did or not? Okay. Here, good. My stream. The right screen on too. Felt terrible. A couple days ago, I did a stream with the game I was playing, and I realized only after the fact that I had the incorrect stream up and going. So it didn't have what I wanted on. That will do the gold in here. Maybe we change up this gold eventually. Here is black. The fitness outfit itself. Curious if I go just a full-on monochromatic with their color scheme. Let's see. One thing I wouldn't mind doing is I think I need to treat this as if this illustration as if I am working with another artist. So that way it just prepares me down the line for the idea of working with other artists and making sure I include all the visual information that they need. That is always super important. I always find myself leaning to the side whenever I'm streaming. I don't know why. I like to lean on this left hand. I'll move over a bit. I'll do less of that. My drawing too. Bottoms, all covered up there. Don't be wearing black pants. Have a biker appearance here. I need to get her midriff showing here. Maybe I will do a slightly lit version of her character, because if I do this right, then whenever it gets to the stage of 3D modeling, I can projection paint this onto the character, this texture work, and that will actually be a big time saver if I projection paint my Photoshop illustration onto the 3D model. Getting there, filling in these basics. This here, what is known as a character sheet. That's what you use to make your 3D model. So you do a front view, side view, and a back view, and then also any kind of handy extra views, like say detail view of the face. That would help a 3D artist do character. Boom. I'll get these all these rough elements here. Dang. Guess I didn't complete those lines like I thought I had. That's okay. Boop, boop, boop. This stage is great because it's like coloring book stage, filling into things, staying in the lines, roughly. One thing I got to get in the habit of is just doing single lines. So like, I don't know, whenever you guys are coloring, you might do this, just go back and forth. But if you think about it, especially in digital sense, you really just need to do one stroke. You're going to get the same amount of paint applied to your tablet screen here. This just saves my wrists, gets me in the better habit of doing nice smooth lines. I'm kind of okay with the monochromatic screen so far, actually. Digging it. It's not too shabby. Woo! You know, we'll adjust lighting and things and colors here soon, but the big thing is getting it set up right now. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw on Netflix the trailer for Cowboy Bebop. I'm always curious to know people's opinion on the new live-action Cowboy Bebop anime, because it's called live action. I'm an eternal optimist, so color me excited, because they really went for it with that introduction, which is straight up Scott Pilgrim-y, cartoony. However, I will say that's not necessarily what I think of when I think of Cowboy Bebop. I always think Cowboy Bebop is a fairly down-to-earth anime, despite it being like all space cowboys and stuff. And some parts of it look cheap. So I'm gonna remain optimistic, but I totally understand when people go with the it looks cheap side of things or corny. I'm hoping it's my type of corny. Draw the boots. One thing I wouldn't mind doing on the stream is maybe reaching out, because I got quite a few artist friends, and reaching out to them and see if I can get them on stream. You honestly, like, maybe critique me here on stream. Help me evolve on stream would be pretty sick. Just be a very vulnerable thing to do for the stream. Like, guys, I'm learning too. Let's see here. Gold or all black? We're gonna go all black. I'm gonna go all black now. I'm not quite sold on doing this right here, but that's something I should study too, is like color schemes that artists use when creating characters. See how they lay out their color palettes. Let's see, go stay. What have you. That's such a good job hiding her muscles, which is kind of what I effectively want to do with her design, so I'm cool with that portion of it. Now wearing a thicker jacket, you can't tell how buff she is. Gold. I'm gonna go this gold for down here. Okay. Definitely have to run through and do some refined line work on there. Definitely do that before we finish up. Is inspo, sure. Okay. We just add in a couple things. Oop. Somehow I turned off my channels, maybe? Odd. It's changed to a different blend mode. Oh, I know what it is, guys. I'm painting it on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, I put a color overlay on that layer to make it all black looking. What have you. Fist. Meat. Collection of meat fist here. I'm drawing the fingers later. Let's see here. These are eventually going to be more like MMA style gloves. Gold appearance. This hair is crazy. Gotta adjust that hairline. It's got quite the hairline on my thing. Top of the head, like right here. Nowhere near as high. It is cool. Erase. See what kind of shape I want. I think I want to do like... It's so hard not to show someone's ears. Like, it feels wrong to not have on a character design someone's ears showing. Part of it is too... Let's take a moment here. I'm going to adjust her eye location. These eyes need to move in just a hair. Now, eventually I'll do a more detailed version of her eyes here, but this will do for now. A little better. The facial features down here. Boom. Even a little more. That's a bit better. Go through and funny, just like the micro things always can make things feel so off. Just like the tiniest adjustments. Alright, back to our hair. This location of this hair. Nice and rich. Let's go with darker color. Okay. Or even sample this blue here. Let's jump to the brown. We'll keep it about the same color value. Quick breakdown. People may already know this difference between value and saturation and all that, but value is brightness. Saturation is the kind of like depth of the color, like how rich it is. In the back, her hair is gonna kind of come down to like a tail swoop, but at least a little better. Start with that. I'm excited on this channel as people just watch. Hopefully over time I'll just keep improving. That'll get people inspired on the artwork. Kind of my goal is get people motivated to pursue their own stuff. Pursue your dreams, man. Woman. I've mistakenly made a character that resembles my own wife. Not my intention. I mean, my wife would probably be flattered. Probably like, let me voice act that character. And I would be like, yes, you may. My wife, she, in high school, she was the drama queen. She was in charge of the drama group. She's a good little actress. I mean, she'd do little local plays. But whenever she's telling a kid's story at night, it's a mean kid story. She's good at that. But she'd be actually a pretty decent little voice actress. Who knows? I might rope her into the prototype for this. Funny how like this hairstyle just seems so old because of just a few going on here. Got my eraser? Yeah, I do. Part of it is I may make sure it does not look permed up. Gonna make it look a lot older than it is. Otherwise. I think probably what I do after I do these colors, or the base colors in here, probably work on this drawing with it flipped in reverse. And that'll help point out some other problems with their design. That's a great way to point out like flaws in your design, is just like flip everything, if you still like everything. Shaving or bald. Bring some hair back in the end. Go. It's a little bit better. Better. Really quickly, just give her some eye color there. Have ya? Save. Getting there. He is getting there. Parts of it. My inspo real quick. Go gray for this. Do one thing here. Let's get this. That thigh gap is crazy. I'm fine with it. Stick with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do color-wise with that. Don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this gray though, I'll tell you that much. Scary sound. She's looking tall, man. She's looking really tall. That's okay though. Alright. This is where we got to on Val for today. I think, sadly, I have to head out today, so I can't do... I wanted to do like another hour worth of streaming. It is what it is. So this is where we're going to leave off now. So from where we started, we had the basic line work done. Then we got kind of the general outfit set up. The stream on Friday is when we're going to do refined line work, some light shading and texturing, and probably some tweaks with her look. And then after that, next week will be the side view and the back view, and then we'll 3D model after that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it as always. And let me turn off this moody music here. My moody synthwave. There we go. So thanks again, guys, for being here on 32 or hard drive 32. This is still the morning for me. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll find me on here doing art streams. Tuesday, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. is my video game streams where I play either an indie game or a classic 32-bit game. Right now I'm playing a classic one called Hell Night. It's from Konami and Atlas. It's a survival horror set in like this underground Tokyo. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy this video or the Hell Night one, check it out. As well as YouTube's got the archive, because Twitch keeps only things for 14 days. But thanks again, everybody, for being here. See you again on Friday. See you again Thursday night. See you on here any weekday, either morning or night. And you have an awesome day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.